Hi everyone, this is KanD. I am coming to you all today because I wanted to get to know you, and I figured the best way to get to know everybody is to first of all introduce myself. And so creating this video, yes, the video is about me for a purpose to get to, for you to get to know me, just, at least some general information about me. My name is KanD. It's spelled K-A-N capital D, and the D is stressed, so the pronunciation is candy, just like the candy. And so I know some people have a hard time trying to figure out how my name is pronounced because of the spelling is a little creative. Okay. I am the CEO of Néw Rock Records. It's a charity record label. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer, dancer, entertainer, motivational speaker, actor. I do voiceovers. I am just an all-around creative person. All right. I do graphics, videos, you name it. I am just an all-around creative. I design clothes. I am a clothing designer, and I'm not no fashion expert or nothing like that. But people do dig my style, all right. I wanted to create this new type of culture within Facebook where we actually get to know one another. A lot of people are friending people just to add them to their list to be able to say, oh, I have 1,000 friends, or I have 2,000 friends, whatever. But they are adding people and sending friend requests just to add to those numbers. They're not actually, we are not actually interacting with one another to get to know the people that we're adding to our so-called friend list. Some people will accept your friend request and then limit what you can see on their page because they have no intentions of interacting with you. Hi, Michael. Thanks for joining me. This is not a real talk session. I do have real talk on air sessions, and I have what is called Music is Magic on air sessions. And on the real talk sessions, we just talk about different topics and discuss the reality of those subjects or situation. Or we do sort of a question and answer type of broadcast. On the Music is Magic on air broadcast, it's music related topics, whether that be promoting your music or whatever, it's still music related topics. But on this broadcast, I am just designating this to get to know the people on my friend list and to let y'all know where my heart is when I send out friend requests, okay? And I used to accept anybody's friend requests because I'm a friendly person, but I found that a lot of people will send friend requests just to add you to their numbers, or just because they see that I am the CEO of a record label. Or sometimes the men just accept the friend request because it's a beautiful lady, and they never interact because they're afraid of the repercussions of their spouse or girlfriend or whatever getting angry with them for liking or sharing a post from another woman. And so I wanted to let people know where my heart was concerning that. I've noticed that a lot of white people, and I'm not trying to be racist, I'm just speaking of the reality of the experiences of my experiences. I noticed that a lot of white people will accept the friend request from a black person, and they don't want, I guess there are other people that are close friends with them to interact with that person, so they kind of they block you out or ignore you. They'll accept your friend request, but they'll ignore you. All right. Some people will accept the friend request because they want to be combative. Say, for example, they see you have different views than them, and so they won't be combative on your post, but what they'll do is come to your page and see stuff you posted and then go to their page and talk shit about what you posted. I had a particular experience where a guy went on his page and he made a post about somebody. And I said somebody because at the time I didn't know it was about me because it wasn't even applicable to me. Okay. But he didn't know that, or he assumed too much, then went to his page and go make a smart act remark about it. And then when people was commenting on the post and was thinking it was them, he was telling them that it was a specific person he was throwing out at. And that's what I call throwing out, when you want to say something to someone, but you don't say it to them. You put it out on a post like it's a general statement, but really you are saying it towards someone in particular. And I wrote on the post that was some cowardice ass behavior, because why he had us engaging in the post and not even knowing that he was only throwing that post out to be facetious towards one person, which at the end of the mark, after he admitted he was doing that, he said he was directing that to one person, but he didn't say who. But I found out later on in the conversation that he was directing it towards me. And I didn't even know it because it didn't even apply to me. All right. And so what he had done was he misjudged me because he didn't know me enough to even be speaking on me. All right. You're new to my page. You don't know nothing about me. Then you have a responsibility before you go to running your mouth to get to know me. I know some people are not going to like me. I don't have a problem with that. I don't even mind if somebody come on my post and contradict what I'm saying or my point of view. I have enough maturity in understanding to know that I don't have to agree with you in order for us to be friends, or in order for us to communicate and engage with one another. All right. I'm looking for friends. I don't have any friends, and I'm looking for friends. And so I'm not looking for friends that agree with everything I say and do. I'm looking for people that are mature enough to realize that we don't have to agree on everything to be friends. Okay? I've experienced a lot of times people will give me a lot of compliments on my character, and the compliments are well deserving. So it's not flattery, but they will praise me and put me on a pedestal. And then when they find out one thing about me that they dislike, and then they badmouth me and speak the opposite of what they had said at first. Now, I didn't change. The only thing that changed was them and the way they are looking at me. And they decided that if they dislike one thing about me, that they gonna badmouth everything. And I don't understand why they would do that, because that makes them look bad. One lady that used to follow me, she even went so far as to say, KanD, you are such an amazing person that your name should be a household word. And she said that you are just awesome as a person. She said, I'm not saying that you're perfect. She's just saying, I just love that you keep it real. But as soon as she found out that I don't believe in Jesus, she turned on me. Okay? I'm talking about night and day turned on me. And that just don't make no sense. If you like a person and then you later find out about something about them, perhaps you're Republican and they are liberal, and so you just start hating them because they believe in a different political party, then something is wrong with you. And your character is flawed and very shallow. Okay, you're very shallow. If you can't look deeper and see the person for who they are, all right, and appreciate them and respect them for that. This is the reason why, if I see a lot of people into politics a lot, I will block them, because I'm not into politics. So we are not going to be able to connect in mentalities, okay? Because I'm going to be speaking against politics, because politics is bullshit, in my opinion. And anybody who adamantly follow politics, I consider not to be very intelligent, or people that are really concerned about their community, and not really concerned about being active in our role as citizens. See, because we have more responsibility as a citizen than voting. And a lot of people will lazily vote to try to vote somebody in to do all the things that they should be doing themselves. And see, I'm not in agreement with that. Okay. So I'm just kind of giving some general information and idealisms that I have, so that you all can have sufficient enough information to decide if you want to get to know me more. And I'd like to know more about y'all. Hi, Jume and Laurent. Thank y'all for joining me. And another thing I would like also is, when y'all are watching, please make some comments. Holler at me. Hey, I'm here. I'm listening. Give me some feedback, and let me know if you feeling what I'm saying, or you understanding what I'm saying, or you can relate to what I'm saying. Talk to me now. I am a people person, so it's been difficult for me to get into this new age of just click a button and find a fake friend. I've had over 15,000 people on my friend list that I have blocked because they were unresponsive and not giving me no feedback. And to me, that's like ignoring a person. Say, for example, you sitting right here and I'm talking to you. And I'm saying, you understand what I'm saying? You ain't never respond back to me. That's rude. That's rude. Now, with this new age, we communicating by different means, but I think the rules ought to still be the same. If somebody talking to you or ask you a question, then they deserve a response. So I don't appreciate being ignored. I think that's really rude. And I'm not going to ignore you. If I come on your live video feed, I'm going to holler at you, let you know I'm in the building. And I'm also make comments and interact back with you if you are talking and either sharing an experience or whatever. I'm going to let you know if I can relate or give information or advice or whatever. I'm going to give you some feedback. And I always try to do unto others as I would want be done unto me. But not go in other people's broadcasts. I make sure I interact with them. I'm not talking to myself. Otherwise, I didn't need to get on here on the live broadcast to talk to myself. I do that all the time without getting on live. So when I do get on live, I'm talking. You want to know who I'm talking to? I'm talking to you. One girl said, I don't know why people, she wrote on her post, I don't know why people be just talking and ain't nobody even responding back to them. Who is they talking to? I went on her post and said, bitch, I'm talking to you. The same people who act like they ain't watching, but they is watching because you had to been watching to know that wasn't nobody else responding, including you. So she was like, because she said, because ain't nobody listening. Yes, you is listening. Yes, you is listening. You came on my post and you was watching and listening. And then you went back on your post and said nobody was watching, nobody was listening to you when you was listening to me. But you didn't say nothing back. So what you should have said was nobody is responding like they should. And that would include her. Now, am I stupid for talking, or are you stupid for listening and not responding? Real talk now. Real talk. I keep it real, and I call it like I see it. Now, I don't beat around the bush, and I know I talk strong, so a lot of people may be intimidated by that. But I'm a very welcoming person to the point where even if you disagree with me, I'm all right with that as long as you're not disrespectful with it. And I don't mean, if you cursed when you disagree with me, that was disrespectful. No. Y'all know what disrespect is, when a person is aggressively attacking you verbally. And that's the difference. Hell, I don't even mind that. Sometimes that tickle me. So, I'm just that type of person where I don't feel like people have to agree with me in order for me to be all right with them. But people do me like that as soon as I say something that they don't like, then they got a problem. A lot of times they'll say, "Oh, KanD, I love you because you real. You be keeping it real. Oh, I be seeing you getting in people's ass and that shit be funny." But soon as I get on them about something where they in violation, they don't think it's that funny, and they don't like it either. They no longer like me. Because they not be keeping it real with themselves. They might liked it when I was keeping it real, but they didn't like it when they fall on the wrong side of that, okay? But for me, if, say for example, if you tell me, KanD, you out of line about something, I ain't gonna do nothing but apologize and keep it moving and change my ways or change my frame of thought or my way of thinking about that. Because if you are on the wrong side, ain't nothing to do but to get on the right side if you out of line, you know. So even when I fuss at people, I don't just block them. I'm just speaking to correct the action, and I keep it moving, you know. I'm a very forgiving person, you know, and I have actually allowed people to abuse being in contact with me in the manner that a lot of people be swag swiping. They'll come on my page, they'll like my style, and then they go and imitate that on their page and won't even give me my props for the fact that they got that from me. Now, one other young lady had put on her post, she said, and she was complaining, she said, why do people so concerned and get so serious about Facebook? It's just Facebook. It's just this. It's just that. Well, she was speaking ignorantly on behalf of everybody else because she's on Facebook just for telling all her business and posting everything she doing. Oh, I'm in Jack in the Box line. Oh, the police is next door and all that kind of shit. All right. But it's a lot of people online here that are trying to build their businesses up. They are online to connect with people in their professional industry. So they have to be concerned with whether or not they are engaging with the people on their friend list because it's business. All right. And I'm strictly business myself. Now, I do like to mix business with pleasure in the sense that although I am in business, I like to just meet people of like-minded perspectives and connect with those people. And that's what I'm on Facebook for, to network and connect with people with like mind. People that's about their business, people that's goal-oriented, people that's music connoisseurs or lovers of music. And those are the reasons that I friend people. Now, if you friending me just because you want to add me to your numbers, and then I go to your page and I see you have limited access to the post that I can see, then I'll just block you. And the reason why I'm quick to block people instead of just unfriending them is because Facebook, if you just unfriend a person, Facebook will suggest them as a friend later. Because I've had that happen. And I don't want to re-engage with somebody that I already have found to be not compatible in mentality with me. So I block people to prevent Facebook from suggesting them as friends again. Since it's just thousands of people, I would never remember everybody. Okay, this person was like this person like that. Okay, so best thing for me to do is just to block them. That way, so Facebook does not populate them in the suggestion for friends. Okay, I want to get to know people, and I want to them to get to know me as well. Not just to have fans, but I am genuinely looking for friends, people, acquaintances that are into what I'm into. I love old school cars and refurbishing them and stuff like that. Some of my friends don't have nothing to do with music. They may be into old school cars, because that's what I like. Some people prefer movies than music, and so since I'm not a movie person, I try to steer away from those type of people because I'm not really into movies. I'm a music person, and so I try to in turn friend people who are into music as well. Okay, and I want